when it comes to muscles, I get asked a lot about tight muscles. So as a physiotherapist, I have this conversation a lot with people in terms of what's the difference between a tight muscle and a short muscle. So a short muscle is a muscle that has grown into a shortened position where the place that attaches here and the place that it attaches here are closer together for enough time that the muscle has no longer been brought to its full normal length in a very long time, so that it actually just, as it remodels itself naturally week to week, month to month, it has grown into a shorter position. So sometimes you can have a tight muscle that is holding too much resting tension that is not short. You can have a muscle that would have a normal length if it wasn't sort of clenched and holding too much tension at rest. So a tight muscle is a muscle that will respond to stretching pretty quickly, and it will, just kind of reset to its normal length. Now, if a muscle is holding extra tension, then it might be because it itself is weak, and so it's creating tension to try to create power, or it could be creating resting tension as it compensates for something else neighboring to it or on the opposite side of the body. So there's lots of reasons why a muscle might be tight. So tightness is a term that gets used a lot for all kinds of restriction. So tight to me in my practice is different than shortened. So a shortened muscle can often be elevated resting tension because it's trying to operate in kind of like a jacket that's too small. It's like it's not able to lengthen out. But often just a shortened muscle will be inefficient. So it's not generating enough power. It's not necessarily weak. It's just gotten short. So in a lot of cases though, you will see a shortened muscle. It's also tight. So what I would suggest is that if you can't figure that out, then to get a movement assessment. So go and see a physiotherapist, have them figure out, are your muscles short or are they just tight, or are they both? So there's different strategies for addressing each one of those. So when you are watching content online and they're talking about, hey, 3 exercises to for tight glutes, then, if you go and do those and you're not seeing results, then it might be a different strategy is needed, or maybe your muscles are short, not just tight.